Mi gente, my name is Coach Alvin and welcome to today's mobility session. We're gonna get you warmed up and ready for that workout. So let's get right to it. We will start in a half kneeling. So take a big step with your left leg and start shifting your body back and forth. Squeeze the back glute. So right glute should be active. You're gonna feel a big stretch through the right hip flexors, the front right hip. Start rocking forward. You can go into circles clockwise or counterclockwise if that feels good. Remember, this is your workout. Any movements that feel too challenging, feel free to skip or modify as needed. Okay, let's open up that left foot over to the right side of the mat. Ground your right arm and left forearm drops inside of the foot. As low as you can get it. It's okay if you're up here. Engage the right glute and press or pull that left knee away from your rib cage to open up your hip. Big reach up with your left arm. Inhale. And exhale as you drop. 2 more. Reach. Last one. Come up, hips over your knee. Straighten out your left leg and fold forward onto your thigh. Chest comes close to your thigh. You feel this all throughout your hamstrings. Bend at the knee. Shift. Point your toes forward. And one more. Shift back. All right, come up. Open the gate, so open up the leg. And shift to your left. Try to get your knee over your toes. This will help open up your groin. Help get your squats a little better. You can use the weight of your body to push into your knee to allow for a bigger stretch through your ankles and your hips. And one more here. Awesome, guys. Switch legs. Take a big step with your right. Shift forward. Bring it around, circles, or just back and forth. Lightly squeeze your left glute. And synchronize or link up your breath with your movement. Drop the left hand and right forearm inside of the foot. The side's a little tighter. Work to push the right knee away from your rib cage or from your body. Reach, inhale. Exhale, drop. Last one. Okay, ground both your hands. Step back, straighten out your right leg and forward fold. Bend the right knee. Straighten out. 2 more here. Focus on bringing your chest a little closer every single time you straighten out right to your thighs. All right, come up. Now open up that right hip. Shift laterally. Put some weight into it. You're going to notice one hip's going to be a little tighter than the other. And shift back. Trying to get the knee over the toes and this hip open. To make this a little more aggressive, open up the angle and shift right into it. This is great for all those looking for a good squat, deep squat. Get more range of motion. Last one. And good. Right knee meets the left. Open up the knees, hips to your heels, and hands right underneath your eyes as you shift forward. Tuck your toes under. We're looking for a forearm stretch here, so shift back and forth. You can do circles, clock or counterclockwise. And the further away your hands are from your knees, the tougher this is going to be. The more aggressive on the forearms and wrists. Okay, switch your hands, fingers pointing at your knees, shift back and forth. This one's a little more intense. Good stuff, guys. All right, switch your hands. Walk yourself out, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips into a quadruped position. Round or arch the back. Inhale. And exhale for cat. Press the ground away, tuck your tailbone under. 3 more rounds. Inhale. Link up your breath with your movement here. And we'll go for 1 more round. Awesome, guys. Walk your body out. Hands under your shoulders. Engage your glutes, squeeze your glutes, press the ground away. Shoulders down away from your ears. And chest all the way back down to the floor. Tuck your toes under, press away. Hips up and back for downward dog. Walk the dog by pumping out the legs. And bring that left knee all the way up in between your chest and slowly ground it behind your left wrist. Keep that right hip open and facing straight down to the ground. Body right over that knee. Slowly bring your torso down on top of the leg for a nice hip stretch here. Slowly press your way up onto your fingertips and hands off the mat for a 3, 2, 1, and hands back down. Step your left foot back for a high plank. Press the ground away. Engage the glutes, the abs, the quads. Spread those fingertips. Your shoulders should be right over your hands. Shift back, downward dog, and right knee in between your arms. Slowly ground that right knee behind your right wrist. And gently bring your chest down on top of that thigh. Slowly push your way up using your hips. Fingertips off the mat and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Hip hands all the way down to the ground. Step back for your high plank. Awesome job, guys. Hang tight here. From this position, we're going to slowly start bending at the elbows. Bring them to your ribs. Hold your elbows at 90 degrees. Shift your body forward for an upward dog. Squeeze the glutes. Engage the hips to protect your lower back. We'll hold for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hips down to the ground. Shift back onto your butt. This next one's 90-90. Amazing for your hips. So we'll create a 90-degree angle with both of your knees, the perfect square, right in between your legs. And start by pivoting on your right foot, opening up that right knee. Use your arm for assistance if needed. Exhale on the open. Inhale on the drop. 2 more. And last one, big hold. Tiny assist. And all the way back down. Switch sides. Create that perfect square. 90 degrees on both knees, flat spine. Open up. Exhale. Inhale, drop. Last one here, guys. All right, coming to your seated position. Straight legs, forward fold, tiny bend at the knees, pull from your ankles as low as you can go. Relax the body. Slow, steady, mindful breaths. And slowly come back up. Bring it to your side. So on your left forearm, stack both of your feet and elevate the hips for a side plank. If this is a bit too challenging, stagger your feet or bend the bottom leg for a half plank. But if you're with me here, stay tuned. We are elevating the arm, elevating the leg. Stay in that last position if this is a bit too intense. Okay, right foot meets the left, right hand to the ground, and we'll switch sides. Side plank on the right, hips up, pulling through the bottom of your obliques, the right side obliques, left arm extends, tune in with your breath, and elevate. For 3, 2, and 1. Hips all the way back down to the floor. Bring it onto your plank one more time. On your toes, hands under your shoulders, press the ground away, squeeze the glutes. Shift your weight back, start walking your hands up to your feet. And slowly, I'll pivot this way. Drop into your squat, pressing your knees out. If this is a bit challenging, feel free to rest on your knees. But we're working to open up the hips, get you ready for any type of leg movements today. Use your elbows to push your knees away. Tune in with your breath. Shift left to right, guys. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, hands to the mat. Heel toe your feet out. And lateral lunge to the right. You can use your right shoulder to press your right knee away. Now open it up a bit more. Or hang tight here with both hands on the ground. Okay, shift left. This side is much tighter. Back center, open up a little wider. And if you can, drop your forearms to the ground. That's intense. And shift back and forth. All right, ground your hands, heel toe, all the way until your hips are right, or your feet are right under your hips. And we'll slowly come up vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time. And at the top, shrug it out. Twist left to right, pivot through your feet. And that is a wrap. All right, guys, get ready to crush it. Workout's coming up. Have fun, and I'll see you guys next time.